Welcome to Grumpy Wolf Reacts. I am Grumpy Wolf. Today I am reacting to oh man, Ela May, Good Citizen music video. This is a Venmo request from Jamaica. Thank you so much. I haven't linked it to anything yet besides Discord, but there's a spot if you wish to make a donation for a video. Do it as quick as I can. I do my recordings Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So if it's requested before that, it'll be done in one of those 3 days after. Um, if I remember, I'll link it to the channel. But I can't access the thing I created on the computer, only on my phone right now. So I need to figure that technical side out. Rookie. Anyways, we're here for something different. Thank you for being here. Howlers, welcome back. Thank you for showing up and showing love as you always do. It means the world to me. If this is your first time on my channel, how I handle my reactions is I do a single playthrough where I pause, I talk, I give my thoughts, feelings, and opinions on the content. If you wish to enjoy this in its uninterrupted form, there will always be a link in the description down below to support the artist on their channel. Supporting the artist on their channel is the most important thing you could do for a reactor. We reactors, we're not replacements for the artists, we're promoters for the artists. Let's work together. Not sure how much of this screen you could read on whatever you're watching on, but it's a George Orwell quote. The further a society drifts from truth, the more it will hate those who speak it. I feel that is true more today than it was when he wrote this. People hate hearing the truth if it's opposite of what they support, myself included. I try to be open minded and listen at the very least, but I have my moments. Nobody's perfect. Anyways, we're here for the song. Intro's almost 3 minutes in. We're going a little longer than I'd like. So, thank you for being here. Let's get into it. Also in the description will be links to Patreon and Discord. Let's go.
Oh, you're a Nazi. Oh, you a piece. You're just a citizen, and you're still on a leash. It doesn't matter which thing you choose. At the end of the game, you lose. You're just a chess piece and a board for the Raiders. Keep up the pawn, keep up the cans, keep up the wall, wall, wall. Keep up the reps, keep up the dance, giving them more, more, more. Stay silent, stay violent, stay plugged in and divided. Cool now.
Just going in from the get. Jamaica, you knew I would like this. I do not find myself falling either way, Democratic or Republican, here in the United States. I certain things I could agree with on either side, certain things I could disagree with as well on either side. And we really need to stop focusing on what something is called and focusing on what it does for everyone as a whole. Left, right, Republican, Democrat, conservative, liberal, whatever. It doesn't matter what it's called. That shouldn't enlist this instant wanting to like shut it out just because it's called something other than what you support. Because from what I've witnessed growing up, up until now, it doesn't matter who's in charge. Things have only gotten better for the people with the most money. Anytime that something shows potential of challenging the wealth in a specific area, they usually go after that company and try and buy them up or do whatever they can to shut them down if they won't sell what they're making. Not exactly what she's talked about in the song, but when I get going, I get going. Uh, I feel like we are on the like we're born into a system that is made to keep us grinding our bodies or whatever for giant corporations who are profiting off the blood, sweat, and tears of the rest of us. I need to know where I got the quote from because I forget who said it now, but it was a comedian. I'm almost certain, but they're saying they pay us just enough not to riot. I want to say pre World War II, maybe one. Again, it's been a minute since I saw it, but like the pay gap between the lower employees and the top employees was like 36%. Now it's like 300%. That gap never should have been able to rise that much. There should be something in place to keep that from happening, especially the bigger a company gets, the less the person at the top really does, besides trying to find ways to cut corners to make more money for their own benefit, not the rest of the companies. I've gone on long enough. Let's let her continue because
Stay plugged in, stay violent, stay plugged in and divided. Cool down, let's get rid of the cash. Digital ID and let's turn out the top ash. Mr. Teal, Mr. Anderson, they warned us with the blue pill and they toss before they do it in the movies. They get angry. Billy Gates, he makes a profit off disease. Buys up all the farms that pay is what we eat. Him refines, I got $1 trillion dream.
oh gosh, oh man, corporations like that definitely don't need to be in our foods. They have nothing that they should be doing that involves our foods. Oh, I just want a big piece of land and like learn to farm, like grow my own vegetables and whatnot. Like I've seen pictures of communities. They may be AI driven. I have not looked into them, but the even just the idea of it, if it's not real, is really inspiring to me. But it's like a normal neighborhood, but like between each row of houses is like a garden type area for those houses. You take care of it yourselves as a neighborhood and you reap the benefits for yourselves as a neighborhood. And then like the next set of rows there's another one. It's like a homeostasis like living style where we take back the food production for ourselves. Like the whole reason people were used to working their whole lives was to provide food and shelter and whatnot for themselves and their families. It wasn't for money, but now we need the money for the food and shelter, and they shifted the perspective of work, but they kept that mentality that you need to work you almost your whole life for very little unless you're up here at the top, where you work very little and get almost the whole benefit financially. And now they're just spreading and buying up everything. Like it's sickening when you look up how many things are owned by so little people, and they just and it's not considered a monopoly because it's a few of them doing it, but they're all benefiting, and none of us are.
You can go rise up all the farms and pay is what we eat. In my fires, I got $1 trillion dream. You can go underpopulate the earth. So they killed Charlie and they killed Marley, both the Kennedys and Marilyn. They killed Diana and they killed Jackson. We are their legacy, this is their anthem. Stay silent, stay violent, stay plugged in and divided. Bombs drop from heaven just like hail. Drag your own through the mud, well done Israel. When the altar and a ballot and a barrel shooting me, cleanse the country, kill the children, Mr. Baby, how do you sleep? This isn't a Hollywood dream. Pumping strings around the thread.
Yeah, I need to get caught up, but Mr. Biscuit Speaks has the book club, or I think he still does. It was still going last time I checked. Uh, just been so busy, either just trying to manage work in the channel and like Discord, Patreon, like just trying to get everything balanced, and I'm getting there. Like things feel real good right now where I'm at. Uh, Somehow I've been able to increase the video production, but also not have it feel overwhelming. But the videos, because they're on the live stream, I don't know, they're a little shorter than my usual reactions would be. Like right now, I'm already past 13 minutes on this one because I go on these little tangents. So maybe that's what it is. I'm cutting those out when I'm live on camera with stream. Uh, but sometimes there's some insights that could come from these tangents. So I still like them. I don't. That's why I'm not doing everything I do on a live stream. But I do understand where it comes. Like it's very productive to do it. Like 3 4 hours of recording, I could get 9 to 15 videos recorded, depending on all the talk and stuff in between, and how long each reaction takes. But anyways, we're talking about this now. Why did I?
Through the mud, well done. Stay plugged in and divided. Bombs drop from heaven just like hail. Drag your own through the mud, well done Israel. When the altar and a ballot and a barrel shooting me, cleanse the country, kill the children, Mr. Baby, how do you sleep? This isn't a Hollywood.
That's what it was. But yeah, like that's what got me on that was why I haven't been in the Mr. Biscuit Speaks stuff. I watch his reactions as they come out. But anyways, like we did Animal Farm, another Orwell book. That's like what started the book club. And then we went to 1984 after that. And the similarities between the two books and then how many times that type of thing has repeated in history, it's like we're not learning from it. And in a way, that's where that statement would come from. Like this is an Orwellian wet dream. Like it just keep and it the way it happens, it just keeps getting worse and worse for the people at the bottom, and the people at the top keep flourishing. And it's scary to think where that's going to go once, like, the jobs are more robot driven or whatever, like like the machines could do it and we're no longer needed. I want that type of thing, but we need to take the power back before we get there, because if we get there we become irrelevant. We're just resource suckers, and then we're expendable. And that's why they want to control everything to make it easier.
Arrow shooting me, cleanse the country, kill the children, Mr. Baby, how do you sleep? This isn't a Hollywood dream. Pumping strings around the thread. Burn our souls to power the machine. Pumping strings around the thread. Kill my flesh and all my spirit.
Sorry, I only talked about the message so far. Her voice, beautiful, powerful message. Music is pretty simple, kind of just a beat with a little bit more in it, but it sounds nice. I like it. I wouldn't mind going further into this artist's catalog for sure. Uh, but songs like this tend to, I don't miss those things, but it just ignites my passion for these topics and where I feel we are not going the right direction as a species or in general, like affecting all life on the planet. We think everything in here is for us to do whatever we want with, when we kill off the wrong thing and we screw ourselves over. And it's just ridiculous. All for money and power. Stuff that doesn't matter. All that matters is lives and what we do with them.
Pumping strings around the thread. Are you a wolf in a world full of sheep? Pumping strings around the thread.
Black Rock, Starmer, Astro Black Starmer.
Palantir watches like horse, and BlackRock is back to his core, funding the digital war. Starmer like Judas and Tor. Now be a good civilian, while the folks on the hill keep making millions. Keep up the porn, keep up the cams, keep up the wall, wall, wall. Keep up the revs, keep up the dance, giving them more, more, more. Stay silent, stay violent, stay plugged in and divided. Cool down, let's get rid of the cash. Digital ID and let's turn out the dash. Mr. Teal, Mr. Anderson, they want us with the blue pill, and they tell us before they do it in the movies like it ain't real. This isn't a Hollywood dream.
I've said for a while that I feel movies like The Matrix or like that give us a plausible deniability, like they make it seem out so far out there, like it's not possible. Or like how long did they deny about Area 51 before they had no choice but to say it existed? But then they still deny about what goes on there. Whether the denials are truthful or not, we'll probably never know, at least in my lifetime. Work so hard to divide us so they can control us.
Strings are on the thread. Burn us close to power the machine. Puppet strings are on the thread. Kill our flesh and our spirit. Puppet strings are on the thread. Are you a wolf in a world full of sheep? Puppet strings are on the thread. This isn't a Elliott's dream. Puppet strings are on the thread. Burn us close to power the machine. Puppet strings are on the thread. Kill our flesh and our spirit. Puppet strings are on the thread. Are you a wolf in a world full of sheep? Puppet strings are on the thread.
Once you perceive what lies beneath the surface, once you glimpse the truth behind the polite illusion, you are faced with a terrible choice. Do you speak or do you remain silent? If you
There's no choice. You speak. Just how I see it. Just because it may not be the easiest thing to do doesn't mean it shouldn't be done. Right now, decisions are being made that do not have the best interest for everyone involved. I keep going back to a line in Ren's song. Keep wanting to say illest of our time, but it's around that whatever songs I was listening to in that time. But it's democracy will not exist until actions speak louder than money. Somewhere along the line in our history, we allowed money to shift and have the power over us. An inanimate object that was created by us for trade now controls our lives. Instead of it being a tool, we are being used as a tool for it. Let's let it finish off. Man, I love this. Thank you, Jamaica, again for a great song. Another amazing artist. Appreciate your constant support and all of you howlers in general. I love you all. Your support is amazing and inspiring and fuels this passion I have when I start doing my reactions and stuff. Try to keep it bottled up kind of when I get on these subjects so I don't sound angry, because when I start going, there's just the tone in my voice that kind of takes over unintentionally, and I haven't completely learned to control it other than keeping this kind of monotone type of thing going. So I hope it's not too distracting or off-putting or whatnot, or not feeling like I'm into the song. I'm just trying to control the inner fire, uh, and not like accidentally insult someone that I don't mean to. It's never my intention, even if I get into that pocket of and let the fire come out or whatever you want to call it. But I do my best. So let's let this finish out and end it for the day because it's a long one.
If you speak, you disturb the dream. If you stay silent, you disturb your soul. This is not a simple dilemma. It's an ancient tension between truth and belonging.
Strings are on the thread.
I'm gonna let that whole thing play out.
Once you perceive what lies beneath the surface, once you glimpse the truth behind the polite illusion, you are faced with a terrible choice. Do you speak or do you remain silent? If you speak, you disturb the dream. If you stay silent, you disturb your soul. This is not a simple dilemma. It's an ancient tension between truth and belonging, between authenticity and acceptance. When you speak, when you dare to name what others deny, you risk being cast out, and not always gently.
Wow. She shined a light on a lot, spoke truths about a lot, didn't really call out anything specific like sidewise, left or right wise, or however you want to refer to the divide that has been created to control us. But very insightful, very smart lyrically. Like I said, the music was perfect for what was going on. The song, her voice is amazing. I definitely want to hear more, so please keep them coming. I hope you all enjoyed. If you did, click that link in the description down below. Supporting the artist on their channel is the most important thing you could do for a reactor. If you enjoyed my reaction, please click that link. Please click the like and subscribe. Comment down below. There's also links in the description to join us on Discord and Patreon. There are things in the free section on Patreon, and there are paid tiers as well. One at $1, one at $2. I want to make it easy for anyone who wants to support who can. And if you can't, that's fine as well. I want to keep you support me by watching the videos, by commenting, even doing it in Patreon in the free section. So please join. Do not feel any pressure to join the paid tiers. I will keep stuff in the free section coming as much as I am trying to fill stuff behind the paywalls to give things for the individuals who are supporting in that way. And for those of you who are, thank you so much. You don't know how much it means to have this hobby, this passion of mine to become something that maybe one day be supporting me completely. Anyways, before I hit 30 minutes on this, love you all. Thank you for being here. Howlers, you're amazing. Until next time, share the love, and everybody wins. Grumpy Wolf, out.